Hey, welcome back to the channel, All Things Business. Al Thomas here. A beautiful day in Vegas. Beautiful day. And I'm out at the park today, and I thought I'd cut this video. I want to share something with you for women, about empowering women. I was asked recently for a group to come in and do a Zoom call for a group of women. It was about 58, 62 women or something like that. And they said, Al Thomas, we've been following your channel. We would like you to talk to women, and maybe you have something you can empower us with, a thought or something to motivate. And I thought for a day, and I prayed on it, and I want to talk about something, a lady named Mary Kay Ash. I'll say it again. Her name is Mary Kay Ash, and her whole purpose was empower women. Her whole purpose was empower women. She was in the cosmetic business. For those that don't know, I'm going to give you a little bit of history on her. She got to the top of 2 direct sales companies back in the 60s and 70s. Now, if you go back to the 60s and 70s, for minorities and for women, it was hard to be in any kind of executive position. And she had top of 2, once again, 2 direct sales companies. And she was overlooked because she was a woman by her assistant, who was a male, Caucasian male. And who even assisted her to become who she was, but they gave him the position. So she decided, after this happened twice, that she would start her own company to empower women. That's right, to empower women. So on September 13th of 1963, in Dallas, Texas, with $5,000 she borrowed from her son, she started Mary Kay Ash Cosmetics. Yes. Yeah, Mary Kay. She started. And she had a saying. Her saying that she was famous for all those decades was, you can do it. You can do it. Because her whole thrust was to empower women to be great. Matter of fact, she actually started the first 5 a.m. club. Yeah, 5 a.m. She would tell women, we know how hard a woman's work is. A woman would have to get up, being a mother, right? A wife, a homemaker. Some had jobs and taking care of the house and everything else. She had many hats to wear. She didn't have a lot of hours in her day. So she would advise an idea, women, let's start a 5 a.m. club. So she started the first 5 a.m. club by having women get up a couple hours early to get all their tasks done, so they would be in compliance or time to do what they needed to go do. So she started the first 5 a.m. club. We see a lot of books, people talking about 5 a.m. club. No, Mary Kay Ash was the first one to do that, to inspire women. And she had a saying. She says, girls, from age of birth to 18, you need good parents. And from age 18 to 40, she said, women, you need good looks. This is not me saying it. It's Mary Kay Ash. And she said from age 40 to 60, you need a personality. And she said anything after 60 years old, you would need some money. I guess the cash could do a lot of work and getting you fixed up or whatever what she said. But I thought that was cute. You would need cash. And there was 3 things that Mary Kay instilled in all her sales associates. Number 1, time management. Time management. And that's why she started the 5 a.m. club. So women would have more time to get things done, because we all have the same amount of time in a day, which is 24 hours. But she knew if women got up early, that all the hats that she wore, she could take care of it what she needed to and not be frustrated at the end of the day, but not completing all these tasks that a woman has. Next, she believed in hard work. So number 1 was time management. Number 2 was hard work. That's right, hard work, ladies and gentlemen. Some of us get off, you make your money between 9 and 5. You get wealthy from 5 to 9 p.m. Let me say it again. If you have a job, 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock p.m., but you get wealthy from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you get wealthy in the evenings. So that's why she gave women more time to get up to do more things. And not just women, guys, you can do the same thing too. So number 1 was time management. Number 2 was she believed in hard work women, ladies and gentlemen, hard work. And number 3, she had a strong belief in God. Let me say it again. Not just a belief, but a strong belief in God, okay? And when she got married the first time, that ended in divorce, she got married again, and her husband was so supportive of her being a woman in business, that in fact, that when she got home, he would always ask her to be home by 7. And guess what? She was home at 7 to be a good wife and take care of her husband, so it was great. Her first year in the business, she grossed over $200,000. The first year in Mary Kay. That's right. They went to work, put their head down and went to work. She grew her business that at the end, she had over 1.6 million women associates around the world in 37 countries. Let me say that again. She had 1.6 million associates around the world in 37 countries. Wow. Wow. And people would approach her all the time. And she was very approachable. And she believed in listening to people. That's what she was so good about, listening. And when she listened and talked to you, she looked right at you, not all the way in. She looked right at you and listened to what you had to say. And when any person came to her with problems, Mary Kay Ash would say this, and I quote, this is a real famous quote, "What do you think you should do?" Let me repeat that. What do you think you should do? That was another thing she was famous for. And in other words, we all know the answers, but we always seek somebody else's opinion. So what do you think you should do? And that was something she was famous for. She was very open, very approachable. And one of the secrets she would say is she would listen to people and actually hear what they had to say. And that was one of the famous things that made her famous, because people loved her for that, because she would always stop and listen no matter what it was. Another little point about Mary Kay Ash women, I was so fortunate to have these ladies call me and to do this call for them. Mary Kay Ash in 2006 was a lady by the name of Miss Anna Newberry. Let me say it again. Miss Anna Newberry in 2006 was the first associate in the consultant to earn over $1 million a year after 35 years of being with Mary Kay. And now thousands of women have made over $1 million a year in her organization. In 1996, Mary Kay Ash suffered her stroke. And at the stroke, she made an appearance one more time to encourage the women and say, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. And unfortunately, in November 22nd of 2001, at the age of 83 years old, Mary Kay Ash passed away. You know, my first network marketing company that I worked with was XL Communication, based in Dallas. And I would drive down the highway there and I would see her building. Now think about this. She had a big skyscraper with waterfalls in front. I mean, beautiful place, marble entrance. And I said, wow, look what this woman does for not only empower other women, but empowering people, period. So she left an impression upon me back then when I was doing my first network marketing company. And going by her building, on the way to XL's building, it was amazing to see what this woman have accomplished with the empowerment of women and the power of people who wanted more, who had no other alternative, and she empowered them to make them great. Ladies and gentlemen, I was honored when this ladies organization asked me to do a call for 58 or so, 62 women about what would you do to empower women. And that's what I came up with. And it was such a great significant that I thought I want to share this on the channel. And I'm here to empower people, men, women. I'm here to empower everybody. And I hope this blesses you, because there's always somebody who's done something great to change the world. What are you going to do to change your society and change the world?